Testing, testing. There we go. Hi. All right. Wait, shouldn't I also have sources vertical, vertical? Okay, controls, that's fine. Where's the thing that tells me... Oh, maybe I don't have that anymore. That's a shame. I would like to know how many people were watching. Who put that bird there? Not my bird, not my problem. Yeah, Yut skill. But it's a cute bird. Look at him. He's doing his best. Anyway, hi, Virtual Rook here. Today we're on day 9 of trying to make a VR game. Yeah. Got a couple of things planned that I want to do, for sure. And, let's see. Oh, real quick, thank you so much to my coffee supporters. That's Ethereal Vega, Starry-Eyed Prince, as well as, Stillery. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much for the support. It means the world to me. If you would also like to buy me a coffee, you can go down to my coffee. Every little bit helps, and it's super cool if you do that. People like you more if you do it. I, in particular, do. Also... I have a shop, which you can find down in the stream description. We have shirts, stickers, a mug. I made a mug. So if you like this bird, how far did we get the other day? I was working on damage then. Not too far. We got, we made it that the sword actually does, or the skeleton registers whenever it gets hit by the sword. That's about as far as we got. Today we're going to be setting up damage. And I'm also planning on doing a couple of visual things just to make it look a little bit nicer. All right. But, as you may recall, I was saying that I really want to get better at programming. So I did a tutorial by... I don't even remember what the name of the company is. It's something weird and hard to pronounce. But I made this. It's not VR, it's just like a basic move and you can interact with things. I'm trying to do more tutorials that are just teaching programming because although I don't feel like I need the answer to every one of my programming problems, I want to have a firmer understanding of what it means to program in GDScript. So, yeah, I made this. That's not what we're working on today. No, today we are going to be doing our VR stuff. I am probably going to take... I'm going to try to pretty up the game a little bit just because I feel like I work better whenever it's, you know, a little bit prettier to look at. It's an attempt at pretty further I've ever gotten on it. I tried to make Monopoly, but couldn't get past the scripting part. Scripting's a bitch. Scripting sucks. Well, I shouldn't say that scripting sucks, but it's difficult. So, real quick, because I hate this background so much. Let's see, we're gonna go to textures, open up my documents. But yeah, how's everybody doing? How are you doing? What's new? Resources, skyboxes, okay. And then I'm thinking... I think just this one's probably fine. Okay. Then we'll go to our effects, which has our world environment in it. Clicky, sky, clicky. And instead of procedural sky matte, we'll do, oh, right. We'll go in here, we'll hit load. Textures. Where's textures? There it is. Oh, wait, it's not in here. How did we do this last time? New panorama sky material. Okay. And then panorama, load, textures. There we go. Open. Okay. Now that has completely goofed our shadows. So let's fix that real quick. Ambient light. Color? A sky? Background? Something more in that area. I'm trying to remember how to change this. Oh, let's also add some fog. Also make it a little bit more on the blue side. And then maybe like lower our density a little bit. Still want to fix these shadows though. These shadows are way too dark. Or is that something in the directional light we have to do? I thought you did in here. Okay, so not that. It might have been glow, actually. Let's turn off fog for a second. I just want to be able to see. Sky is correct. Ambient light. It just doesn't feel like ambient light is doing anything. There we go. Okay. And we'll make it kind of low. There we go. That's much better. I don't know, but I just work here. Just got my quick draft ready to... That'd be pretty rad. Hopefully you get paid. There be light. We have shadows again. And we have a sky that actually looks nice. Excellent. Alright, so next up. Let's go to our skeleton. We want to go to our script. A lot of this is just... Yeah, on area 3D area entered. We want if area is in group sword. We want to run take damage. Okay. And then take damage is what's going to actually figure all this crap out. So let's see. First off, let's go to our skeleton's actual, like, there we go. Yep. And then we'll do a, is it surface material override? I guess so. Standard material 3D. And then we're just going to keep an eye on him. Okay. We don't get paid at all, and hand it off to team 2. Blows. I know, internships suck, and especially if it's like, I don't know if it's for the game industry or not, but like the game industry is rough right now. And granted, I've never actually had a game industry job, which blows, but just from everything that I'm hearing from, like, you know, the, like, people that I follow. Like, this is a really, really hard time to be in the game industry. Materials. Do I not have a materials tab yet? I must not. New folder. We're just going to call this damage. Or MT damage. I always forget that my neighbors, like, they always do yard work today. Like, today is the day. Okay, so then, is it just transparency, maybe? No. How do I make it? The other day we didn't use the surface material override. We used something else. It was like, okay, wait. Unless I can change this, but I thought that this always took priority. You don't hear the yard work, so you're good. Oh, thank God. Okay. Yutskill, have you been in the stream before? I'm trying to remember. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Okay, not that. Okay, not that. Here we go. Material overlay, I believe, is what we want. And we're just going to quick load. That did not help. Oh, yes, it did. Okay. Because material overlay, I believe we can turn on and off. I think. How did I do this the other day? Yeah, you showed us your cup and stuff. Oh, excellent. Okay, good. Good. I'm just happy that chat stuff's working. We're no longer using Restream. Like, we're using, what is it called? Atom Multistream. And it actually seems to be working. So, I'm happy. So, how do I tell this to either be on or be off? Veto. Refresh, that does nothing. Okay. Shading. Trying to think. How we adjusted this the other day. Unless it was material override. No restream now. I was having way too many problems. So you more of an artist tried to learn Godot, which is awesome. I joined and asked pro or still learning. Right. Okay, I do recall this. Yeah, it's I was having so many issues with how do I do this? Damn it. I mean, there's an easier answer than what I'm trying to do, which is just to come up here, turn on a mission, and then make it that whenever we deal damage, we just effectively make this red. But I swear the other day we did this a better way. This case is you have to use Control Z. Let's hit override. Well, we were doing override, but the problem is that I'm gonna cheat. Since I did stream this the other day, I should be able to go check out my stream and see exactly what it was. Just like, are you gonna work? God, YouTube runs so slow, like on everything. Restream kept on just like turning off my stream and being like, oh, like a server's down or whatever. And I was like, no, we're not doing that. Making everything damage time. It should be in this one. Okay, that's me doing the pickup function. Okay. I see. So, take damage. In take damage, we're going to make a variable called hit. And actually, even better yet, let's just go up here. We'll do variable hit full equals false. Okay, and then down here, we will say, whenever you take damage, hit equals true. And then if hit equals true, then mesh dot material underscore, that's how I spell material underscore overlay. Are we actually marking mesh, or was that a variable that I made? Okay, variable mesh. And that is going to be a mesh instance 3D. So mesh instance 3D. And that's going to equal get node skeleton. This one, yeah. Why are we mad about that? Why is that wrong? Here, wait. Sorry, I don't have chat open right now, so if you're talking, I can't see it at the moment. Sorry. Give me a second. Game design. Purchase courses. Actually, even better, I could just go to player script. Should just be a get node, yeah. Mesh. I guess maybe if we do an at on ready. At on, oh. At on ready. There we go. That's why it was angry. Oh. seem like a silly question as I have zero experience being this far. So there are 2 bone meshes on the T-pose, another lined up with the body. Is this how Godot visualizes bone support? It, not technically. I'm using a I'm using Blender's built-in Rigify and a add-on that allows you to take the Rigify skeleton and make it work with Godot. But the like side product of that is that I got also the information of like all of the extra bones. So I'm sure I could probably clean it up and make it work a lot better. But for right now, it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. And then still me when I code. Why are you mad at that? What did I do now? Bro, you're all good. Don't expect you to reply to all the shenanigans every time when doing coding. You would never get anything done. I don't ever get anything. Well, I do get things done, but I like, this is why I stream, because I like to talk while I do stuff. Should I be concerned about this? I don't really understand how this isn't a problem. This should be a problem. It's not passing. So it shouldn't be happy with me, but it's okay with it. So I guess, sure. Okay, let's see. So we're back at the, okay, if mesh material overlay, or no, sorry. If hit equals true, mesh material overlay equals empty. Oh, we have another thing that we export called damage material. Interesting. Okay, so damage material. And we'll come back up here. And we're going to make another one, but we're going to make this an export. Okay. And that's going to be a variable called damage material. Okay. And that's going to equal a, what do we even call those? Just material, right? Standard material 3D. Okay. Yeah. So, not equals. Standard material 3D. We'll save. Okay, cool, sweet. Because now, whenever we click on this, we'll have the damage material. We can come in here, we can quick load, and then damage material open, and now we have a damage material. We also have the HP set to 0. Let's set this person's HP to 5 for right now, just for testing purposes. Sometimes I just say words, and they don't really mean anything, but I say them. No. At least I'm getting better. Okay, here we go. I found it. Okay. Damage material overlay, and then await. Away. Sorry, I don't know why. I've never even somehow I've never beaten Bloodborne. And that blows my mind because I've played nearly every single From Software game in existence, and somehow I've never beaten Bloodborne. Even though the times that I have played it, I really like it. Why is this not working? Oh, oops. It's not just get, it's get tree. Gotta get that tree. Yeah, okay, so wait and then get tree, which gets our entire tree, and we create a timer, and the timer is 0.5 seconds, and then after that we time out. Or like that's the amount of time before we time out. So then await, and then mesh dot material mesh dot material overlay or overlay equals null. So it goes back to not having an overlay. Cool. All right. We also want to make it that if hit equals true, right? Then we go through all of this, and we also make it that hit equals false. So this way, we attack the character, right? They get hit. Thus, they have been hit. Since they have been hit, we make the material red. Then we wait for 5 seconds, and then we make the material not red anymore, and we make it that they haven't hit them. Now, granted, this is on area 3D entered. We kind of want to make it... Okay, no, so... exit that. And down here, we're actually going to make it false. But that actually should be after this. Right? Since I'm doing this separately, I guess I don't even need to do this in the take damage. I could just do this all in the area entered after it checks to see if it's a sword. Take damage fires. Overlay damage material. Yeah, I think we actually... I think we want to do all of this. Balls. How do I actually move this back one? Nope. Shift tab? No. Okay. So, take damage fires. But that's not important. What's important is, and that's fine, we just leave that there for right now. If area is in group sword, then we fire, take damage. Well, no, even more than that. Hit equals true. And then if hit equals true, then we do take damage. Why are we mad? Oh. Other way around. Hit equals true. Then hit equals false. Do take damage. But we only want to fire take damage once. Right? Await. Get tree dot create timer. Timer 0.5 and then timeout. If hit equals 2 or true, take damage. So we almost need this to happen in here, right? Or am I crazy? Okay, well, I could keep on going back and forth, but the easiest way to do this is going to be to just test it real quick, so let's do that. Hi, Speakeasy. Would you say Godot is a good engine to create an MMORPG? No one should ever make an MMORPG. Sorry, that's like never what anyone wants to hear, but don't make an MMORPG. Don't even consider making an MMORPG. You can make a small multiplayer game, that's fine, but MMOs take hundreds of millions of dollars to make and a team of thousands of people. I don't want to crush your dreams, but I'm being perfectly honest. Hello, Wild Ox. Assuming you hate... Well, it's not even like a matter of hate yourself. There's not enough hours in a lifetime for a single person to make an MMORPG. There's just not. There's just... It's so big, and it's like... The game side of it isn't even the problem. It's the infrastructure, figuring out the servers, doing, what is it called? Like, cross-server, like, play or whatever. I'm gonna make WoW all by myself. Yeah. I just, personally, like, there's a reason why WoW and Final Fantasy XIV are like the only MMOs. It's because no other company wants to put the time and the money into making an MMO because it is a extremely expensive and extremely unlikely to succeed thing to make. But that being said, no, I don't think Godot is a good engine to make a MMO in right now. If you were going to make an MMO, I'd probably suggest trying it in Unity. They have a lot more like server setup, like add-ons and stuff that you can look into. And keep me posted, because I would love to watch somebody make an MMO. If you find a way to do it and succeed, I have nothing but the highest regard for you. Do we think this is going to work? My brain is telling me no. Grab the sword, and hiya! It did not work. Why you no work? Why you no turn red? We're definitely getting the hit, which is good. Okay. Okay. So that means that this part is firing. Print string area. If area is in group sword, then let's go ahead. I know what to do, or what might be going on. Let's go ahead and print. This is so hard to do with the headset on. Print. It's a sword. Save. Okay. So now if the area is in the group sword, then it'll say sword. This way we can at least roll out whether or not it's a sword. Yay. Oh. It's a sword. Boo. Okay, awesome. Then, that means that the next issue is that us overriding the material is the thing that's going wrong here. We're putting it on the VR just for user account management, billing, subscription, etc. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of Discord groups just waiting for someone to start the project and willing to help, but it will definitely take time. As terms of engine to use, I also recommend go Unity. Yeah, Unity, I think, just is going to have the best, like, starting point for, like, big server-based games. Like, Unreal Engine's going to have too much... I don't know. I feel so bad. I used to love Unreal Engine so much, and now I feel like I shit on it constantly. Mesh.material overlay equals damage material. Did we establish damage? We did. Is it named different? No. Just a standard material 3D. Correct. Okay. It's love hate relationship. Oh my god, so cute. It's a sword prompt. You gotta tread carefully on my Unreal heart. I know. No, I'm sorry. I love Unreal Engine. For some reason, Unreal Engine hates me. Anytime I've tried to do VR game development in Unreal Engine, it just does not go well. Lead Unreal dev and guy who's been in it for decades. I'm sorry. I know how to use Unreal. I just... Give me a second. We'll get back to this conversation once we establish where I'm screwing up. Damage material, correct. Okay, damage material, standard material. This one, cool. Uh-huh. Function take damage is firing, or at least it should be. Is it not firing? Wait. If areas in group sword print, it's a sword. Hit equals true. If hit equals true, then take damage. Okay, so then we come back up to take damage. Function, take damage. Print. Owie. I need to get my other headphones because constantly taking these off so I can put the VR headset on is really annoying. Unreal Engine's really pretty. And it has a lot of cool stuff built in to make it that smaller studios can make really, really gorgeous games. They just, in my opinion, have really ignored the VR side of the development process, and all I want... Okay, it says owie. All I want is to make VR games. That's all I want to do. And a lot of people, I mean, if you watch my video going over why I'm choosing Godot, it explains this, but a lot of people will say, well, if you want to do VR development, then you should just use Unity. And I respect that. That's awesome. What if we did Override instead? But Unity just, they screwed over their developers too many times. There were too many things from last year where I was just like, ooh, that's not great that they're doing that. And I don't trust them anymore. Yeah, there we go. Hiya! Ha! Hua! Yeah. 5 seconds is definitely too long. We want it to be like 0.1 seconds, but damage. Owie. Oof. Big ouches. I also need to turn off Physics Sans because I think Physics Sans is still on. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, maybe it is. Do I just not have physics on the sword? That's not great. Okay, well, anyway. I was wondering why the tip was going into the, into the table, but, you know, it's fine. How's it going? VR MMO. Speak, you're really on this MMO train, but yes, not Unreal Engine 5. Hence why I'm here watching VR devs in Godot. There were 2 VR MMOs, and both of them are now shut down. That was Orbis VR, and the other one was... Frick, what were they called? Oh my gosh, what were they called? Zenith, that was it. The other one was Zenith. And of the 2, I liked Zenith a lot more. The art style was really cool. But they kind of went wrong in A, the first problem that you're going to run into if you try to make an MMO, there wasn't enough content. You need an insane amount of content to keep people interested in your MMO. And B, they added more classes to one of their updates and didn't really play test the new classes, and it super broke everything. That's to the best of my knowledge, at least, is kind of how it all went down. But Zenith seemed to be the closest to being correct. Okay, cool. So, we're done with that part. Yay, everybody clap. I have a camera installed in every one of my viewers' homes, so if you didn't clap, then there's going to be a flock of crows that attack your house in, like, the next hour. So I hope you clapped. I don't know if you didn't. Gotta reset my browser. I can't see anything but hear you. Great. Weird. I wonder if it's going okay for everybody else. Because I don't have very many dropped frames, thankfully. Alright, cool. So this is basically done. Let's go ahead and push this. I cannot describe how important it is to have GitHub Desktop. You should always be, what is that even called? Like, you should be pushing updates to GitHub while you develop, so that way if everything breaks, you can roll back your updates. Because, boy howdy, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that I already did everything that you just saw me do the past couple of days. I've already done all this, but something broke last time that I was doing, like, making this, and it, that's right. Sorry, I just remembered something else that we have to fix, but that's okay. I didn't have anything backed up. Like, I didn't use GitHub, and I lost, like, a week of work. It sucked. Skelly. Turns red when hit now. Also, pretty skybox. With main. Awesome. Push to origin. Origin control. Is that what it's called? Origin control? But yes, create a Git repo. Repo. Yeah. Fell in love with Godot in 2D game jams. Now I'm eyeballing the VR scene. I use VS Code with Godot. I like the built-in code, like, system, just because, like, I don't know. I know it's not always, like, super accurate, but at least I can really, really quickly mod things, and I don't know. It's nice. Wild Ox, can I ask what studio you work for? And also, are they hiring? No, I'm just kidding. But, like, actually, what studio? I'm just curious. Not if they're hiring. It's okay. I understand the game industry is really hard to get into right now. I did have a job working as a post-house graphics designer. So I made movie posters for, like, Wakanda Forever and most of the Avengers and a bunch of Disney titles. I worked on the posters. I worked on the trailer cards and things like that. It's really fun. But during COVID, I lost my job. And I was like, you know what? I've always said that I wanted to get into game development, and I always wanted to make VR stuff. So here we are. And I love it. Even though I'm, like, not making any money, it's still very, very just nice to be working on something that I feel like I was meant to be working on. So, as you'll recall, I use VS Code for Git terminal and seeing code changes. Oh, that makes way more sense. Okay, gotcha. Eric, I don't mean to alarm you, but I have loaded in 2 browsers, Twitch and YouTube videos. It's super jittery. Here, crystal clear though. Super jittery. Here, let me check my own browser real quick. That is not today's. Here, wait. Let me check. Not this one. You're right. It's not firing. Or it's not... At least my voice is clear. But yeah, okay, here, wait. Let's see if we can fix that without restarting the stream. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Settings. Output. It's not gonna let me change this while I'm running, is it? is strange too, because at least according to this, yeah, it should be fine. I'm not getting any drop frames. Yeah, it's saying that it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Huh. Okay, 1 second.